I have a slight feeling that my body fatigue has only increased overnight. It was raining last night, and the asphalt is wet now. And today, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., according to the forecast, it should also rain. And that's in 2 hours. It's 8 a.m. I woke up an hour ago, and the morning feeling after the night, for some reason the same as yesterday. I don't know, it's like I'm sleeping on sleeping pills. And it feels like I've been waking up for the second day in a row after taking the wrong dose of sleeping pills. If I could relax now, my neck would drop right now. And no kidding, I could have fallen asleep in this position. We need to try to drive around 300 kilometers today. As always, we are also going blindly for hotels. It is unclear which one of them will have rooms available today. I slept for 5.5 hours last night. At 2 a.m., I just fell asleep again yesterday with the phone in my hands. I really don't get enough sleep, guys. Even during those 2 days of rest in Krasnoyarsk, I slept for 4 hours one day. The weather forecast was wrong. It's raining now. There's so much going on in my head at these moments. You know, from thoughts of acceptance to thoughts of what to look for in my phone at the nearest point for sending things home. That's it. Finish the ride, send the bike home, and take the bags home too. That's enough. We've traveled half of Russia. That's enough. It's okay for me. That's enough for me. I'll drive halfway through it later. And why would you even drive through? I'll fly to Irkutsk separately, and I'll fly to Vladivostok separately. Between them, it seems that Russia is exactly the same. I think I'll go to this store. Why not? Energy, man. I'm counting on you. You're the only one of the power engineers who really helped me. In short, power engineer, your task is not just to give me strength and energy, but to somehow close my eyes to the rain and yesterday's negativity. 1 kilometer behind. It makes no sense to chill when you can drink on the go, especially when it almost stopped raining. We need to drive as much as possible before it starts again. Imagine, they didn't give me a chocolate bar in the store. Of course, I think it's my fault that it's not the seller's fault. Maybe I won't need a chocolate bar, considering that I bought cakes and bananas. But I have sad thoughts that I don't have a chocolate bar anymore. Wow, look, I already see a second BMX park here in Kansk. True, this is not exactly a real BMX park, but rather a park for skaters and people on scooters. But something can also be done on BMX. It doesn't seem to be raining anymore. We need to find positive things about yesterday. I think I started moving about half an hour earlier, and I don't need to travel to such a huge city as Krasnoyarsk. My roads are not flooded with water. I don't need to jump from left to right, from right to left. And you don't have to stand at dozens of traffic lights. In short, right at the start, the savings seem to be an hour and a half relative to yesterday. I drove through the groceries. I'll try to overcome this withdrawal without a chocolate bar. My mistake, I need to be more careful. You have to punish yourself for such things. Forgot a chocolate bar? That's it, there's no chocolate. As you can see, I don't know how to punish myself. That's it, Kansk. Goodbye. It was nice to meet you. Along the way, there are such, terrifying names of hotels and cafes. Bear, as if it should scare me. Well, at the same time, there is a Baikal cafe. Baikal is already more pleasant, at least some kind of clue that we're going the right way. Briefly about the weather. Look, what a pretty tunnel, right? He's so scary and terrifying, as if someone should just come out of there like that. And now the rain has begun. There's a bus stop ahead. We need to figure out what's best to do. The most sarcastic thing is that even if you skip the rain just a little bit and drive some 5 kilometers to the bus stop, even that's enough to get so wet that you'll be sitting in a raincoat like in a sauna, and you'll just have a greenhouse effect inside. I didn't want to stop after less than 50 kilometers. Better yet, I wanted to stop after 100 kilometers. Only in this case will I be able to cheerfully cover the distance for today, but we stopped after 36 kilometers. Okay, since we're staying, we need to call the hotels ahead. It may be that there are no places. Yesterday I took the last room at the hotel. The man at the reception called me. The woman said that's it. I'm sorry, there are no seats. I asked the woman at the reception desk, and why is that? Why there are no numbers? She says it's always like this when the season starts. There are never any rooms available. It's just not clear to me which specific season starts in Kansk. Cool, you can't call one of the 2 hotels. We're calling the second one. Hello. Do you have a room for one night for one person?
Now just a second, I'll take a look. Yes, there is a single room. Facilities next to the room. The room has no windows. $1 per hour. The payment is hourly.
Are there any rooms with a toilet and a shower in the room? room?
There are double rooms, $2.5 per hour.
Is there any way to book?
Yes, of course. I'll book this room for you for today.
The hourly rate and amenities are not in the room. I've never had that before. Yes, but there is simply no other hotel. Although the hotel I didn't get through to has a 5-star rating and 8,000 ratings. Is this some kind of cult place in the center of Moscow? Well, let's go to this iconic place first. Then we'll just cross the street. I still have 187 kilometers to go straight. Okay, if we're stopping, we should probably get something to eat. And then, I don't know why, I just drooped. I just suddenly ran out of energy. It seemed to me as if I had been driving for 24 hours and night was approaching. Oh, the clouds seem to be trying to disperse. Sarcasm. I was just leaving the bus stop, standing in the open air. Is this really the bike effect? The bike effect, I mean, you're standing in the open and it's not raining, and you start driving at a speed of 3 kilometers per hour, and the rain falls in torrents, hail, tornado, a huge traffic jam on the move. The one behind me is exactly the same. It's long. This means that now, when the cars leave, it will probably be necessary to let everyone through. Otherwise, we'll just go deaf and have to drive along the edge of the road for a very long time. A great stop, of course. Well, okay. Let it be like this. It's fine, yes. I can't see anything with glasses on. They became dirty on both sides. That's what I said today, to the Baikal store. Lake Baikal is not far away. It's good. I'm closer to Lake Baikal now than I've ever been in my life. Hello, can I have a wild garlic and egg pie? I was just wondering what it was. Today I'm traveling for the second day after Krasnoyarsk, and for the second day I'm looking for where the local beauties that all subscribers with crazy landscapes advise me are. Yes, of course, nature is different from Ryazan. Yes, beautiful trees. I don't mean here. It's ugly everywhere. I mean everything is relative and everything is in the eyes of the beholder. Wow, this snake went up. We're going to a cafe to have a bite, because the cafe will be here now, and the next one won't be soon. In my opinion, this has not happened for a long time. 10%, in my opinion, 11%, 12% faster. Let's drop the transmission down, without strain. The pedals were slightly relaxed at the moment of switching. It's okay. We'll get there. The time is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's all so dirty, isn't it? The teeth and lips are exactly the same. How cool. Generally gorgeous, just plus a new liter. Another liter of water. Wow. We can say that it will be enough until the evening. Imagine, I was planning to get to this hotel yesterday. Another 70 kilometers had to be done. Wow, that's a dachshund. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, 7 axes. Look, there's 6% left. We drove 100 kilometers.
Yo.
I'm very surprised. I see such words with my own eyes. You're kidding me. Irkutsk region. I can see that. The words Irkutsk region are not on the map. Not somewhere in the navigator, but in front of my eyes. A table indicating that I am in the Irkutsk region. Wow, it's so cool. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, cool. Guys, there's a photo coming up. My legs are getting a little weak. The famine came. He came. Wide angle of the front camera. And just like that, we'll take this photo.
Yeah.
It will cost someone to sell for $10? There seems to be a big descent ahead. The climb was about 4 kilometers. We go down and there seems to be a cafe. Wow, look at the beautiful lake on the right. Pancake. There is a car entrance by the road. There's an ideal distance between the trees to set up a tent. This is my cafe. Hooray, I'm at the base. I would like to put the bike under the roof. Now let's see how long it takes to get to the hotel, because I've shortened the distance a lot. But in the sense that it was not necessary to drive 3 kilometers there for a U-turn and back 3 kilometers.
It's 94 kilometers straight.
That's great, 94 kilometers left to the hotel. It's still raining outside. This is my hoodie. You will need to consciously go underwater now. I really don't like it. I don't like that, but we have to make it. You just have to make it. Although it's not a slow pace today. We drove 130 kilometers in 5 hours exactly. I think it's not bad, but we didn't stop much today. But we have to be on the road for 8 to 9 hours today. We have passed 5 of them. Maybe the clock here has already moved an hour ahead. I don't see any other excuse, because we're just driving today. My legs are tense. There was some kind of accident. There was something in the drawers. Can you imagine? I've been driving for a long time, but I only noticed now that the curb is wide. More precisely, it is not clear that this is a curb. But no, I see a white stripe on the left. It took me a moment to see the dirty ones through those glasses. Well, yes, there is a wide shoulder. Probably 5 kilometers already. That's cool. 5 kilometers even from 200 is a success. How to stop on time? Wow!
Oh,
That's it. Why do I need a hotel? I'm staying here at this stop. Oh my god, I'm covered in dirt. I just don't see anything. I'm driving blind. It's raining. Well, not strong. Yes, he doesn't seem to be strong. He completely soaked me. I don't want to wear a yellow raincoat because I know that's it. I'm going to turn into a greenhouse right now. Damn, the bike is covered in mud. I hate it when a bike is in this condition. How I hate an already dead, but new chain.
Hi, do you need any help?
Hi, no thanks. I don't need any help. I have everything.
By the way, I'm your subscriber.
Really? That's good. Thanks. We're going somewhere. I don't know where. We're going very high. We've been driving for a very long time. There were a couple of straight lines. There were a couple of such descents, I don't know. They're 100 meters each. But all the time we're just going somewhere into space. It seems to me that sometimes, in my opinion, we go into the clouds. Another 1,300 meters of ascent ahead. Look, do you see in front of you? Oh, it's not like that. That's probably how you see it. Ah, you don't really see it anymore. It's just that we just entered the cloud. It seems that we are somewhere very high. Do you see this wall ahead? You see, and I see. We have to go uphill again now. Down, up, far, far, far away. If we cool down, we'll warm up. If we cool down, we'll warm up. Look how beautiful it is ahead. How the clouds flow. And under the clouds, what a wall goes away. What's the road to heaven, huh? I see it all the time. Up and down, up and down. It's beautiful, isn't it? No, guys, this is some kind of nonsense. They're trying to force me to stay here. Look, the slide is even higher, and there are 2 of them. What? I don't think I've seen anything like this yet today. Oh my god, but how is that? Where's the finish line already? That's not how we're going to get to the finish line. Here's just one oddity. The time has moved forward by an hour, but as I expected, it should get dark, like in Ufa, where it's 9:30 in the evening. Why is it almost 9 p.m. here? Well, I understand, yes, that it's cloudy there. Everything is covered with clouds, but no, it's dark precisely because of the twilight. It was dark at this time yesterday as well. Where is my plus 1 hour of time? What was postponed for an hour in vain? Has anything changed? We need to get dressed up quickly and fly to the hotel. It means that here and how are you? I decided to go to another hotel, not the one that called. Let's go charm. I was happy early. We need to go to another hotel. There are only joint numbers here. Universal. There are no singles, no doubles. More precisely, there are double ones, but they are busy. And here too, the hourly wage. You can buy a quadruple room, but it turns out to be almost $3 per hour. That is, it is more expensive than the place I booked. This is the place. That's where we called. I don't know where the entrance came from. For $1 an hour, that's almost $15. That is, it seems like a very good room. And if you take a good room, it will cost $2.5 per hour. That is, even in 10 hours, it will cost $25. That is, it's like a junior suite in some town. Are you ready? It probably costs $25. Very cool. I swear I'm sleeping here. Cool. Look, it's not bad. I'm gonna get my bike now. We go to the toilet. Look how beautiful it is. This is where I might be streaming, and this is where I'm going to swim. Damn, I'm a little disappointed. Look, there are only 2 sockets in this room. 2 sockets. That is, I have a splitter plugged into one for charging equipment, and a charger for bicycle batteries is plugged into the other. No, don't get smart. Don't even ask. The TV is connected to the ceiling. There is not a single outlet in the toilet. Not for a hairdryer, not for a razor. I was looking at the back of the bed. I was looking behind the curtains. No, but this is a real problem. Because, well, I have to charge other batteries somewhere. Yes, the room is good, but it doesn't have a kettle. It doesn't have a heater. It doesn't have an air conditioner. It doesn't have physically working batteries. Well, there's just nothing to put your stuff on even in this room, although like this. Hooray, I washed up. My God, just a holy man. We will most likely need to leave in wet weather, and we will leave tomorrow in wet weather as well. According to the weather forecast, it's going to rain tomorrow. It won't stop tonight. It's going to rain in the morning. It looks like tomorrow is another day like today. Guys, we're splitting up on this. This is the end of the 25th part of this series of trips. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for appreciating this video. Thank you for liking, writing a comment, and subscribing to my channel. You're great. I love everyone who loves me. And see you in the next part. It's coming soon.